From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
319! 630! Get 300! Get 300! 319!
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
258!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Result of the play.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
And the 49er.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Over the middle to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
The 2-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Get set. Run around, set.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. it's a bootleg with Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
158!
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Awkward looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Win 18!
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That is caught at the 3, and he'll take it on in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Ties the game at 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very scouts it. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Get set! Get set! 118! Watch out! Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 16
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage.
They're struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First and 10.
4 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Back to throw. Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's Purdy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He gets free inside the 40. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Purdy again. open man is Jennings. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is up.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Get set. Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
This throw left side caught by Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Get set. Get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll throw again with Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Watch out.
Again in the air for Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Get set. Get set.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Drops. Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action now with Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Outside. 18. What's up?
A 1st down throw for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd down. Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down.
And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Get set. Up.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
18. Watch out. Up.
Purdy now on second down. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
45-yard line.
Outside.
A give for McCaffrey running right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Get set. Up.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
29-yard line.
Outside. Up.
Here's Purdy. Over the middle to Kittle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. That is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Right back to Warren again.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. That's a Steeler first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 7 yards to go.
To throw is Rodgers. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Rodgers should throw for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. First and 10 for Purdy. Trouble in there. Caught by Kittle. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. A Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now it's McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4.
It is second and 6.
Get set, up, up.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49. Touchdown. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
50.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler 1st down. From the gun, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll take this one in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero.
He is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
18.
They'll drop to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Purdy now on second down. That's caught by McCaffrey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Outside. Up. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
No. 319.
Rodgers on 1st down. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
Warren. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 50.
The master of play action. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
258.
Here's Rodgers. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal.
This kick is good, and they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is